And here we are back again, and it's my pleasure to introduce representatives from the Glenville Rotary and also the director of health. What is your title one?
Director of breast cancer.
Breast cancer. Okay, good. Dr. Arvind Mahatme. So we're going to be talking about muddy sneakers. Sounds pretty messy to me. Frank Pouliot.
Hi, good morning. Actually it was kind of muddy a couple of years ago when Irene was in town, and we actually had to postpone the run and reschedule it. This year is our third, and what we've done is we've taken a section, actually a cross-section of many of the trails that are part of the Indian Meadows park in Glenville.
That's a beautiful park. We go up there for the games, the grandson games.
and there's so much area there that you don't see that's part of the wooded area that is just all these different areas that really make up a wonderful trail run for us. And so we kind of took all of that area and put it together and kind of constructed what we now have as the 5K Muddy Sneakers. So this year on August
I like the name, by the way.
Yeah. Well, we had a competition to name it, and we really liked Muddy Sneakers. So the third annual. Who knew that the inaugural would turn into a third annual, will be August 24th.
And the benefit this time, Kate, you're actually
I'm also
on the
with
committee.
Glenville Rotary, yes.
Yeah, and you're on the committee.
I'm on the committee, yeah. I enjoy being on the committee because of not just the community fellowship, but the health and wellness that's there that day. It goes out in a variety of ways to help members of our community through the organizations that benefit, but I could tell a story quickly of a young girl who I knew who was a middle schooler and struggling with anorexia, and she had been for a year, and I challenged her to participate in the run one year. And she did it, and she'd never been a runner. She could run, but she'd never been a runner.
Just didn't do it.
And she said, hey, this was a lot of fun. And when she went back to school, she joined the track team, which has led to healthy eating for her. So you never know how these things will spark and be a life changer, really.
Right. Now the money is going to go to the Breast Cancer Center and Women's Center over at Ellis. Dr. Arvind Mahatme, you're the director. How are you going to use this money?
Well, at Ellis, we're trying to provide our patients with a comprehensive type of approach. And, beyond the surgical intervention or the chemotherapy, a lot of it, when we have our breast cancer patients, a lot of it has to go into recovery. And part of the recovery is a psychological aspect. And so for our mastectomy patients, what we're looking to do is to provide them with a recovery or a survivor kit. And a big component of that is a post-mastectomy camisole. And I have an example here.
Oh, great.
So the funds from the Muddy Sneaker Run would go to provide each patient with 2 of these camisoles that has a very good cotton blend, so allows them to breathe.
Yeah.
Plus it has pockets for post-operative drains and so forth, so it allows the patients to recover in comfort.
It probably has some adjustability because of the swelling that occurs with the lymph glands.
And our patients, they love them. We have patients a year out that have completely recovered that still use
them. They like them. Great.
So we're just excessively thankful and feel honored that the Glenville Rotary has chosen us to partner with.
To participate. I'll just ask you one more question. Is it common to do reconstructive surgery at the same time?
I think it's there's a regional affectation to it, certainly in certain areas more than others, but we always give the patients that option. So when we see them surgically, if it's a cancer that is amenable to it, we'll provide that the patients with that option, and if they choose that, we'll have them see a plastic surgeon to go over the alternatives.
Because it's easier to have like one surgery done all at one time.
It saves them a surgery, absolutely.
Yeah, to do it twice. You must feel pretty good about raising some money for this really great project here.
Yeah, I feel really good about the whole spirit of Rotary. It's a fellowship of people, both men and women, working professionals who dedicate their time and their energy to try and make the community better. And so when about 5 years ago, when I was running very avidly, not so much today, but we also have a lot of people in the club who run, it just seemed a natural fit to have an event like this and tie it into something very specific. We look for agencies, for community groups, for facilities, programs, things like that where we can actually make a difference, and that's really what Rotary is all about.
And the money stays local.
And the money
because
stays local.
Because you're doing something for the community, and what
Right.
Dr. Mahatme is doing.
Yeah, I mean, we have international programs, certainly like Pouliot Plus and so forth, but this particular run is dedicated to for local purpose.
Right.
And as we were kind of introduced to the Ellis Women's Healthcare and Breast Center through a presentation about 8 weeks ago, and we thought that it was a perfect fit.
Perfect
So
fit.
we're very happy to be involved.
And Kate, you really are supportive of this project as well, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Rotary has a number of wonderful programs that help in different areas, but the health and wellness is the focus of the run.
Right.
And, there are both Rotary International has health and wellness programs, but the local aspect of this is what really appeals to most people because there is tremendous need in our area.
And what's nice is you've hit it on both sides because you are getting them healthy by running
Right.
and training, and then the health of women.
Promoting healthy lifestyles.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. I want to thank you all for being here. We need to tell people, though, when it is and all the rest before you go.
Well, I think you have a slide that kind of shows that. It
Good.
is, as I said before.
And you have a bunch of sponsors, so we'd want to mention
Yeah.
some of those that are helping.
Yeah. So it's, as you can see on the screen, well, actually, it's not listed on the screen. That's just our logo and so forth. But it is Saturday, August 24th. And we want to give thanks to Dr. Timothy Maggs, to Burnt Hills.
Chiropractor. Yeah.
Exactly. And his structural management program. We'd like to give thanks to Burnt Hills Chiropractic and Rehab, Burnt Hills Optical, Human High Performance, State Farm Insurance, Dr. Robert Baldorf, and Physical Therapy Associates of Schenectady as our main monetary sponsors.
And they're all health related.
And they're all health related.
They're all
Yeah,
health
that's
related. And the run is at Indian Meadows Park in Glenville, which is on Droms Road.
Yep. And it's a very beautiful park. So if you want to get out there and do a little running and help a worthy cause, give them a call, give them a contact, go to my website to find out all the particular information on that, which they provided for me, and you'll be able to join in. And if you want to get out and run and just throw in a few bucks and support such a great project as Dr. Arvind Mahatme is having at the Ellis Hospital for the Women's Health Care and Breast Care Center, please do that. And it's just a good way to give back to your community. Thank you all for being here today.
Thank
We're
you.
going
Thank
to
you,
take
Ann.
an